Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of Based Buds. My name is Ozlo, and I am joined by my co-host with the ever-changing name, and this week it is Junco, Master of Tigers, because it sounds really fucking awesome.
Because I came up with it probably...
Dude, I have like
3 a.m.
I have tons of fucking names, and we're gonna go through all of...
It's an ever-changing,
It's an ever-changing name. It's an ever-changing name. It's a good gimmick. It's a good fun thing.
Overlap.
What?
It will never overlap one.
No, we will never reuse the same one. But if people like them, then they like them. But it's whatever. But how's your week going? How was your week?
It was alright. Average week.
Would average week just work?
Just work.
Just gain that bread, earn that grain. I mixed up the memes.
You did.
I
been playing a lot of
zombies.
World War II zombies. Though.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've been playing a fuck ton of Breath of the Wild's Master Mode.
Have you?
Yeah, it's like the super hard mode.
Yeah, obviously.
But it's scary. It's
Is
scary because you get out of the Great Plateau, and the Great Plateau is like your tutorial area,
yeah.
So it's pretty straightforward. And there's a fucking Lionel, like those buff centaur dudes that just go, "Sup, bitch, I'm gonna fuck your shit up," and I'm like,
right there
"Hi, I have a tree branch," and he just comes over and just wrecks your shit. Game over. You're dead. You're donezo. You're like, all right.
Back to the tutorial all over again.
No, you go back to the Shrine of Resurrection. You're like, all right, maybe don't go fight a Lionel on Master Mode the first fucking 30 seconds in. So you go fight what are those goblin dudes? I know they have a name, but I don't fucking care. They're goblins in my eyes.
They are, like pretty much are.
And I'm hitting him, and I take a little break to jump back and do some recovery shit, and his health regens. And I'm like, oh crap. You got to really like lay the heat down on them, and they swing back, and everything wrecks your shit in like 1 to 2 hits in this mode.
Doom Hardcore.
Yeah, it's pretty much like that.
Where the first enemy you counter the first room could one hit you, and you're just like,
oh, great,
fun, fucking wonderful,
fun. Oh my god, it's so much fun. And then. But then there's all these chests around the Great Plateau because the Master Mode comes with like all the DLC, and there's like, hey, there's fun chests all around the world for you to find. You know what I find? I'm like hoping to find like good weapons, help me against these monsters.
That's what it should be.
I find a Nintendo Switch promotional T-shirt Link can wear as the adventures around Hyrule. That's gonna fucking protect him from all these scary monsters. A gamer T-shirt. Oh, all the fucking Ganondorf's gonna sit there and be like, oh, fuck, he has the legendary gamer T-shirt. Yeah, fuck you, Nintendo. I needed some real shit, and I got crapped on. And it just gets the mess. It's fun, but everything wants to kill you. And you know what the worst part is?
You can't kill it.
You can eventually. Eventually, you get better items, and it's like the regular game. You snowball, and it gets easier as you go. It just takes more time. There's a lot more stealth, and you've really got to take advantage of your cooking. So you got to get your real Bobby Flay out, or your Gordon Ramsay, most likely.
Up just to have them all out.
Oh yeah. I don't fucking care. Fucking fight me. It's a lot.
It's like the easy. It's
There's a lot of fucking recipes. There's a lot of fucking recipes. I ain't gonna remember them all. I'm busy. I'm busy playing Zelda and trying to do a terrible podcast with my buddy. Speaking of that,
between our two busy fucking schedules.
I mean. I don't really have a busy schedule. I just kind of do my shit.
I mean, I more or less do.
You have a life, though. You have a life, though.
That too.
Like, you're not over here being like, oh my god, what had happened on the internet today? Nope, you're doing real shit.
Yeah, I'm not doing something.
Speaking of our podcast, we started it last week. Good job, buddy.
Yes, we did.
It was terrible. It was unfocused. We had our show notes were on...
It's almost like it was half-baked.
Almost like it was. It was 27 minutes of pure fucking autism. Everyone found out how much of a super spurg I am. But I had a lot of fun doing it.
You always lay your spurgery right out.
Oh, dude, I don't fucking care. I wear it all on I wear that shit on my sleeve. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not saying anything bad.
No,
I'm just a weirdo spurg. And they're like, hey, that's a weirdo guy. And I'm like, you goddamn right, homies. But I really liked doing the behind-the-scenes stuff because I was learning how to use Photoshop at the same time, like, on the fly. And I was very proud of the thumbnail at first because I was, like, just slapdashing. It looked...
Just everything you could find into it?
Oh, yeah. Everything we talked about pretty much was in it. We had Elizabeth Warren on a Boston Dynamics robot dog's face. Ben Carson was jousting Randy Pitchford from medieval times with his mystery flash drive full of his magic porn lady.
Of course it would. Of course.
What else do we have on there? I had a caveman, because I call myself a caveman, because I am so har funny.
You suck at using almost anything.
No, you just gotta get good, scrub. Dark Souls taught me that, bud. Dark Souls taught me.
All that.
I don't know, dude. There's some people
that actually took the lesson.
There's some people that have not learned the lesson on Dark Souls, and they make me sad.
Yep.
We will bring them up on this Christian wholesome as fuck podcast.
If you say so, there, bud.
If you say so, there, bud. So, anything else happened to you this week? Anything fun you want to talk about before we get into the news?
Not really.
We got some fun shit to get into. Our news comes in 2 parts. Part 1, all the U.S. bullshit. Because there's a fucking lot. Because guess what, buddy? Junco, Master of Tigers. We're in a government shutdown. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like 27, 28 days deep into this shit. And that means that a lot of government staff, there's over 800,000 federal employees without jobs. They're out of work right now. Without pay. But Trump has signed a back pay bill for federal workers, which is
all right.
But I feel like every president, there has not been a shutdown where back payment has not been recouped from employees. Eventually, they've gotten their money.
Yeah.
But one department of the White House that is not working right now is the kitchen staff. So Corey's dad from Corey in the House, I
saw that they had like McDonald's for like the NFL players.
No, it's the Clemensville Tigers, the college football champions for last year. These are fucking national football champions for college. These are men, burly men that need real food. What does the president do?
The billionaire president.
I bring you hamburgers of Big Mac. Hang on, I got some fucking quotes here from that. But the president ordered fast food for the Clemson University Tigers football team.
Which is actually pretty funny, though, to be honest.
Oh, I love it. See, this is the thing why I kind of low-key love Trump.
Because somebody had to deliver that, and that's even funnier. They had to come across the screen and be like, yo, the White House just ordered, like, 500 cheeseburgers.
We ordered American fast food, paid by me, said Trump, but he did not disclose how much the bill cost. We have a very large people that like eating, so I think we're gonna have a little fun, he added. I gotta get a little closer to my notes. I apologize. Work in progress podcasting. Oh, also, the best part is the fries. The fries they had for the burgers were in presidential seal cups. Think about the things around the presidential seal. The Oval Office, Air Force One, probably some shit in Arlington, I don't know. But now, they're fry holders. God bless America.
What else would you use them for?
What else would I use them for? Cups for drinking. Drinking would be pretty cool. I gotta get back to my notes.
Donald Trump just eats everything out of a cup.
Dude, no, but he does eat a lot of fast food because he's paranoid about people poisoning him, I think. Which is, understandable. You're the president. But here's the thing. Why would you feed football players, burly buff boys,
McDonald's?
Garbage American slop when they need carbs, protein, vegetables? America! Fuck yeah! Like, that doesn't work here, bud. These are people. Oh, they also had pizza. We had over 300 hamburgers and so many French fries. All of our favorite foods. I want to see what's here, what we leave, because I don't think there's going to be much, he added. Yeah, but luckily, hot rapper Quavo, who I only know about because of this, and he had that Aku Aku chain necklace, that giant, like, diamond-encrusted Aku Aku thing. He's going to throw them a better party. And you know what? Fuck it.
Why not?
You get to eat fast food with the president and have a baller-ass party with a rapper. Whatever, man. Game recognized game. But here's my question. Out of all the fast food, especially from McDonald's and Wendy's and I assume Pizza Hut or Domino's, where are their nuggies? Where are their chicken nuggies, Mr. President? Because if you are, that means you're a fast food racist. If there weren't any chicken nuggies there, you fucking fast food racist.
You know there's chicken nuggets there because Eric probably wanted them.
Dad, can I have some chicken nuggies and a Happy Meal toy? But I want 20 chicken nuggies in the toy. I told you once, Eric, you get what you get and you don't get upset because you are not Don Jr. Don, I'm getting McDonald's for me and the boys. What do you want? That's an abortion of a Trump impression. Holy shit. But oy vey, Trump was not done with his shenanigans.
When is he ever?
Did you hear him fucking over Nancy Pelosi? Did you hear about that?
No, I actually didn't.
Nancy Pelosi was our new Speaker of the House, former Paul Ryan. Yeah. Do you think they gave Paul Ryan back his spine once he left?
Probably.
It came like he's a prisoner and he was coming out and the guy was like, wallet, keys, pocket knife, testicles, spine, soul. Anything else, Mr. Ryan? This is all I have left from my time in Washington. Yeah, get the fuck out. But Nancy Pelosi was supposed to go on a tour to Afghanistan and other places. But Trump put the fucking kibosh to that, saying because of the shutdown, you can't go anywhere. You can't go on your vacation, pretty much, to see the troops. Fuck you. Which I think is funny.
It kind of is, because
it just shows how kind of gridlocked we are, though, in a way. Where if we're just going to do fuck yous from across the aisle, what's the
point?
What are we doing here, buddies? Let's get along. And meanwhile, on the other side of the aisle, the DNC has officially disavowed the Women's March. Because of anti-Semitic.
Yeah, because they're anti-Semitic.
What the fuck? I got more details here. I'm going to try to say this name. Tamika Mallory, an organizer for the Women's March, attended the speech by National Islam leader Louis Farrakhan and liked it. But Farrakhan is he's an interesting character. What? Farrakhan? Yeah. I like my way of saying it. It sounds sillier. He sounds like a wacky Dr. Seuss character, but kind of terrible. But he's tied to the assassination of Malcolm X, so
That's awesome, mate.
Is it? Or that's suspicious? Like that's
a little column A, little column B.
Little column B. But Mallory, oh my god, my notes keep fucking up. Damn it, Google Drive, you've betrayed me. I will learn to use you better. I just said learn twice. I'm really good.
I'll learn you one here, bud.
We're really good at podcasting. Hey, we're doing better than episode 1. We're not huddled around the same microphone.
No, we're not.
I could literally have gone over the pop filter and like Lady in the Tramp your bitch ass. We were that huddled together. Gay. But then her and another organizer were accused of making anti-Semitic remarks at a couple of planning meetings. Both deny the claims, obviously.
Yeah, you have to.
Linda Sizor, Women March co-chair, has also been accused of saying not very nice things about Jewish people in the past, leading to a shit ton of sponsorships disavowing the organization, including the DNC, also including the National Central for Jewish Women, the Southern Poverty Call Center, which is bullshit. I don't have an hour to get into it, but there's an independent journalist by the name of Nick Monroe who did an amazing deep dive into the Southern Poverty Call Center. Law Center.
Yeah, law.
Southern Poverty Call Center is a totally different thing. It is a hilarious show on Stream.me where this dude does the best prank phone calls. I'll link both in the show notes. The Twitlonger journalism of Nick Monroe and Southern Poverty Call Center. Both are good. Both check them out.
No, the Law Center.
Yeah, the Law Center. Emily's list as well. But here's my question. Even if these women did say the anti-Semitic things, aren't they still women? And isn't the Women's March about all women, whether or not they're racist or anti-Semitic or something? It just seems a little fucking dumb.
Most of it is at
Like,
this point.
why can't we all just be like High School Musical and all in this together, dog?
Everybody gets along.
I would love for everyone to get along. No, I wouldn't. We need some conflict in life. But meanwhile, during all this bullshit of the government shutdown and the Democrats disavowing and Nancy Pelosi spurging out about being grounded, four U.S. citizens died in Syria.
Did that?
Killed in Syria. 2 servicemen, who we do not know the names of, as of now, as of recording on January 19th, 2019.
Yeah, way to date it.
Hey, you have to for journalism person.
I'm being a smart ass.
Oh, why'd you flip me off then? But 2 were U.S. service members. The other 2 were defensive contractor, and 1 was a Defense Department citizen. ISIS took credit for the attack in the city of Majabi in northern Syria on Wednesday. Vice President Mike Pence also addressed the State Department on Wednesday, but did not bring up the attack. He said instead that the antithesis has crumbled and ISIS has had defeated. That's the key point. Ignore my dyslexia and my retardation. The point is Mike Pence said ISIS has been defeated. On the same day, ISIS attacked 10 people, 4 of them being U.S. troops. No, U.S. citizens, 2 being troops, 2 being civilians. That just makes me fucking upset. And the White House has yet to make a comment about this.
Of course they have.
But we've defeated ISIS, bud. Good job. We defeated. Give me that high five. We defeated ISIS. I thought we were pulling out. I guess we didn't.
That's what she said, but
It makes you feel bad, We're sitting here jerking each other off, screaming at each other, disavowing for dumbass reasons. I had to dig for that story, too. I saw that like one time in the news cycle, a few articles about it. But I saw hundreds about the fucking hamburgers, hundreds about fucking Nancy Pelosi being grounded. Just a handful about these troops. Handful about these civilians. Feels fucking bad, man.
Journalism at its finest, bud.
Feels fucking bad. But we're going to move on because the U.S. government makes you feel bad. But you know what? Moving on to part 2 of the news. All the other bullshit I want to talk about this week, or we want to talk about.
The Gillette ad.
Hey, bud. Hey, Junco, Master Tigers. Let's talk about toxic masculinity. Well, that's us. 2 white dudes talk about toxic masculinity. Because, of course, that Gillette ad. Which I was gonna make you sit down and watch and get your initial thoughts on. But when I sat down and watched it, it was so fucking abysmal that I did not want to sit you through it. I care about you that much, buddy.
I've seen it memed to death.
Oh, it's been memed to death. It's been memed to death. But I feel like before we go into the ad, we should learn a little bit about what is toxic masculinity. Junco, can you give us that definition? From Urban Dictionary, the best source.
I wish I had it up.
I thought you had the notes on your phone.
I did, it won't.
Like we said,
we're learning.
Podcasting is a work in progress, but we appreciate everyone who sat around. I'll play some game show music while he waits.
Found it.
Thank you for letting me finish.
Toxic femininity is when a woman...
No, toxic masculinity. You
okay.
gotta go for the top, bud. Top down. Read like a man.
See, on mine is the opposite. That one's highlighted, but the other one isn't.
All right, I got it then. Toxic masculinity is a... Do you have it?
Is a term that is as far left as using to try to manipulate real men into feeling shameful for being themselves and feeling like normal men do, trying to associate things like rape and physical abuse of a normal masculine behavior, without any substantiated
Substantiation.
and trying to group everyone into a category rather than dealing with the people and their actions on an individual basis.
And there's also something about toxic femininity, which I did not go into, because this is about the Gillette ad, and the ad is basically saying, hey, men.
It's not okay.
It's... But, I don't know. I'm just an average white guy, but I don't wake up in the morning and be like, oh boy, gotta get all my toxic masculinity in me or whatever. But I sat down and I watched the ad, and I want to give you my highlights. Are you fucking ready?
Yeah.
This is the scribblings of a madman, Hunter S. Thompson level. So we start off with the dude just standing in the bathroom as he hears voices talking about bullying, harassment, toxic masculinity. You know, the trifecta of all things evil in the modern world. The things that will kill civilization, apparently. And then there's a woman, and she is holding her child very concernedly. Only the way a white woman can hold her child. It's that concerned. As literally a bunch of dudes run into her house and start fucking up her living room. And then we hard cut to a bunch of, like, this trio of amazing virgin-y dudes just sitting on the couch watching quote-unquote sexy TV, which is just two chicks in a bikini and a dude just kind of like in a music video style situation. But here's the thing I want to note from the commercial. On the coffee table, there are 2 bowls, full bowls of popcorn, untouched. What were you doing there, Mr. Director? How about we make that more believable? Have one of the bowls near the boys. Our trio of virgins.
To an ad that didn't need to exist.
Oh, I know I am. But if you're going to make a bullshit ad, you might as well add some good detailing.
Make it fucking good.
And then we hard cut to a businessman putting his shoulder on a woman, and then the shoulder gets sad, and then the woman gets sad, and then I added a sad face in there.
Yeah, sad face.
Because you know what? Come here, I gotta touch your shoulder for this joke. Now you're immediately sad. But then we hard cut to kids fighting. Fuck yeah, kid fighting! And then we get Boys Will Be Boys, a montage of dads standing behind the same exact grill, standing the same exact way, like half leaning to the left, arms crossed, exactly saying the same way, boys will be boys, which I've never really heard. Like, that's not an expression I heard a lot growing up. But then again, I was always being picked on and crying like a faggot, so... yeah.
It's because you are, but...
I mean, yeah, that is beside the point. And then we have news people talking, like a bunch of talking heads at the same time to drone out. It just sounds ridiculous. But one of the people is, I can't pronounce her last name, but Anne Capsandia from the Young Turks. That
really?
Yeah. But what you know what the Young Turks are? They will do a whole thing on the Young Turks. They're interesting. They're very fascinating people. I'll tell you what. Terry Crews is in there for a few minutes. There's a montage of inspiring shit. And then we end on a quote. It's only by challenging ourselves do we do more than we can get closer to our best. And then the video has over 1 million dislikes as of recording. This is why, people, going woke gets you broke. Go woke, get broke. Battlefield learned this. Fucking... anything where it's like... this whole toxic masculinity thing is dumb, in my opinion. Because most people they don't wake up and I don't believe every guy is this like secret sleeper cell rapist. Like immediately someone's gonna flip the kill switch and their dick's gonna be like, must rape, must do, objectifying women. Meanwhile, this is the fucking company, Gillette, that puts their fucking logo all over their volleyball team uniform, sports bras, and then the teams with the fucking Gillette on the asses. And you're sitting there telling the Virgin Trio not to objectify women? Fuck you, Gillette. This is why I shave with Harry's. I'm saying fuck you, Gillette, so maybe we might get a sponsor from Dollar Shave Club. Gotta start making money on this, maybe. Stacking that money high. We gotta make those internet pennies, baby.
Asking for the fucking end.
Gotta make those internet pennies. Make it rain at the strip club.
If you say so, bud. If you say so.
Speaking of awesome things like throwing pennies at strippers, a dude in London decided to make Africa play forever in Africa, in the Nairobi desert.
Yeah, he has a solar panel power and like an iPod that just continuously playing.
So here's what I'm
like
thinking.
A circle of speakers.
Yeah, here's what I'm thinking though. What if you get lost in the desert one day? You're in the middle of the Nairobi desert, and you start seeing mirages, and all of a sudden you hear, you're like, what is that? And you start running towards it, and you think it's civilization, and it's just
like
fucking.
Just on the brink of dehydration, so you're like, am I already fucking hallucinating? Am I here in Africa?
Dude, that's like,
Fuck.
I don't know. If I was gonna die in the Nairobi desert, I would rather hear Africa than literally anything else.
You know, they're gonna go there one day. There's just gonna be a dead body there. And they're just gonna be like, all right.
But why would you think that? Why would?
Because somebody's gonna crawl to it like actually like that and just like try and like find help because they hear music playing.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh Jesus Christ. But those are our news items. And are you ready for our host topic? Because here's how we're gonna do it. I think here's how I want to do it. Friday show.
Talking about the podcast and the podcast.
Yeah, man. I don't fucking care. Friday, we'll do our host topic, and then Monday will be our freak of the week.
You can do that.
Sound good?
Yeah.
I'm very excited for our freak of the week. I've been doing a lot of research.
Have you?
Yes. You'll find out about him on Monday. I'll keep you all in fucking suspense. All like 2 of you listening right now. Ooh.
Say so.
But we're gonna talk about Soulja Boy because oi fucking vey.
Not even the game consoles though, because but
yeah,
Soulja Boy himself, even prior to this, is living a very, very interesting life. And that's loosely used. He is the best. His life is like a rapper anime in a way. But between the game consoles getting butt-fucked legally by Nintendo and Sony, he's been doing a lot of other wacky shit. He claimed that Drake stole his flow, which... No. We'll get into his music later. We have a lot other stuff of Soulja Boy's to get through. Yeah, there's...
Like,
he spent some time on
Soulja Boy. So we're gonna break down who he is, not as a rapper, but as a man, or as a weird goblin man thingy. I don't know. He doesn't look like a real man. That's just. He's just an asshole. He's a fucking dumbass. I can't stand this dude.
His music never got better since 2007.
Yeah, his only hit was 2007, but you know what he's also known for? Soulja Boy is the biggest gamer in the world. You know who's a bigger gamer than? He's a bigger gamer than DSP, low tier god, all combined. Every gamer in the world is nothing compared to Soulja Boy. You like video games, dude? Junco, you like video games? Fuck, you don't like video games as much as Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy loves his fucking video games.
Loves Halo.
He loves his Halo. He won a Halo tournament.
Yeah, he did do that.
The most famous thing people know about his gaming exploits is his half-assed review of Braid, which I will slide into the clip right around here. You'll hear it. And then
oh man, hey, this is what I was about to tell them. And they got this game, right, for people who smoke or people who drink. Like if you drink beer and you get drunk, or if you smoke weed and you get high, and you just anything like if you just be getting fucked up. They got this game, right? Oh no, this shit called Braid. Oh no, hey, what's this shit? It's about this little guy in a suit and he walk around and he ain't got no point to the game. You just walk around jumping on shit. It look like Mario in the future. And it's Mario in a business suit with his hair dyed orange, shit and a tie on, and he just walk around jumping shit. But what's the funny part about it? You can do this right like this. Yo. What you do? How you did that? You didn't catch that. I just went back in time. The whole game, he just be going back in time. Watch this shit. Like, you about to die. You be like, oh, shit, I'm gonna die. Hey, the nigga just go back. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Right here. So it's like, he go up here, right? He fall in the fire. Oh. I sucked your ass out, bitch. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Come here, bitch. Nah. You saw how far I rewinded that shit? And then funny about it, he don't never run out of going back in time potion. He just go back in time forever. Ain't no going forever. There ain't no point to the game. He just go around like shit. I feel like no, dude. This shit stupid as hell, man. Hey, I just thought I should show y'all that on YouTube. It's massive shit, man.
The other thing he's known for is his website and his chat room, because after Crank That Drop, he launched SouljaBoyTellHim.com, where he could do his music, his merch, but he also had a chat room. But this chat room had a very interesting quirk to it. You want to know what that quirk was, Junco?
What was that, bud?
You could post in there without having an account.
Oh, so it was just like a straight.
Anyone could post in there. But this comes into play when this is gonna really date this story, but Soulja Boy's MySpace account got hacked. His MySpace account, and he was going off saying, "I'm gonna kill the person who hacked my account." Meanwhile, Anonymous, like early-ish Anonymous, is sitting there like, we're gonna fuck with this dude. So they all went into his chat room and just started raiding and fucking with him and calling him gay and really, really hurting our rappers' fifis. Soulja Boy was he wasn't feeling that cranked after that ass beating. That's why the site literally went down in like months. The site went down.
Piss off trolls. It's like the first one.
Yeah, that's where like you would.
One of the first rules of the internet.
Some of the early like Christian trolls would probably hang out there. It's where it was like the danger room from X-Men, where the young people would train.
Yeah.
But it was like that, but just for fucking with people on the internet. But now he has a different chat room and a different website where you can get all your Soulja Boy needs.
There's a lot of stuff on that too.
Dude.
There's all sorts of content.
We'll put a link in the description and you can just go and bask in all things that is Soulja Boy.
Puts out like 4 or 5 albums a year, we found out.
Oh, yeah, we sat down and we literally sat for a good 30 minutes listening to music. 3 to 5 albums a year. 30 to 40 minutes each. Barely any features. All fucking derivative, bland garbage. I can think of 10 rappers off the top of my head right now that are better than Soulja Boy. Here we go. MF Doom, that's one. Spose, Chris Webby. Those guys who did Jack and Jack, those guys are good. That did that song like that we fucking loved in the summer of last year. Early Kanye, fuck modern Kanye. I'm not counting any members of the Wu-Tang Clan because that's fucking easy. But I am going to throw Weird Al Yankovic on here because I bet he could rap. My dead grandmother, Oprah Winfrey probably, President Barack Obama, and Jay-Z. All better rappers than you, Soulja Boy. You got no clout. All you do is chase it.
He chases it.
He just chases it.
Go on Google if you ever get bored. Just go on Google and just search Soulja Boy.
Yeah, his images are pretty great. We'll slide one into the thumbnail. But he was gonna quit in 2009, and
he did not.
He did not. But he did put out a series of tweets. And Junco, can you read some choice selection? Hey, it's Ozlo. I'm editing this podcast, and I found out that neither one of us can fucking read. So we're having a robot lady read it. So enjoy the reading of Robot Lady's Soulja Boy tweets.
Shit ain't how it used to be. Niggas always fucking up public shit. Niggas always hating. This world is looking real ugly right now. Yeah, I said, fuck all of y'all. I'm taking my money and leaving. Gonna go blow kush and live my second dream. This rap shit lame now. Like why? Like really? My music dream was the shit 2 years ago before I was signed. It was everything I could ever imagine. Then I get signed. This is where my dream slowly died. These crackers wanna criticize a nigga, take real shit and turn it to trash. Water down my music and my appearance and make me look like something I'm not. These crackers don't know who the fuck I really. I go to the studio, make new music for my fans to enjoy and party to. They take my shit, hate on me, make me look ignorant in the media. It's all bullshit. Like, why do I have to put up with this? Because it's my dream. That shit died when Crank That went #1. I know what you're thinking, but Soulja Boy, it's the American dream. You're rich, I would kill to be in your shoes. That's what you think, it's all BS. They say Soulja Boy, you changed. Soulja Boy, you Hollywood, I ain't ask for this shit. I want it to go back to how it was before I was signed. I might be sounding crazy now. I don't really know about a lot of things these days, but I just want everybody to know this shit. Just know that I'm only 18 men and it's only so much I can do.
regardless,
It's
Soulja
only
Boy
so much I
spurred
can
out,
take. If
and
you're
it was
really fans
great.
and love and
But
support
now
me,
he's
you
hard
would
to
hear me
read.
out and help
Yeah,
my boy
It's
get
really
through
hard to
this shit.
retweet.
very hard to
Weed.
tweet.
You alright over there, bud?
I'm having another stroke. I think me having a stroke every episode is gonna just be like a reoccurring hot theme. Is just me having a stroke.
People place bets on when you're gonna have it in the episode.
I would not mind if
$5 if somebody gets it right.
someone in the comments put a time code for next week, and that's your guess for when I'll have a stroke. But yeah, that's
It's
all we
always
have
random.
that's all we have for Soulja Boy. He is still a clout tracing mediocre rapper who is trying to get relevant in every fucking point. Because at the end of the day,
Big anime lover.
he is a fucking weeb. His
He's
DeviantArt
huge.
got shut down, so I have nothing from his DeviantArt account. I was very disappointed. I could not find anything in there. Because, oh my god, imagine
imagine
what
what
that
that
could have been. There's probably somebody out there that has it, but
Somebody
for
has
right
it saved
now,
somewhere. Waiting for the perfect moment to just like let it back out.
it's probably out there. I just didn't have time to really do a lot of the research on that part.
Yeah.
That's all right. There's always next time on Base Buds.
There's always next week.
There's always next Monday for the weekend recap and our Freak of the Week. I'm
Yes.
very excited. I'm
Yes.
very excited about Freak of the Week.
Are you?
Yeah, it's like I get to tell you about a different internet spurg because that's what happens when you come over. I'm like, oh my god, this happened today and this happened today, and you're like, dude.
And we're not doing the average ones here. No Christian. No...
We have something.
we'll
We have
talk
something.
about-
We have something planned for Christian.
We
That's
do.
coming in February, and
Um,
I'm doing something else for different little cause.
No, yeah, but he actually goes out and just like finds people.
Yeah, I'm
And
going
he just goes
deep.
like deep into the internet and finds people.
I'm all over Kiwi Farms, but I'm not as those people are. I don't have a Kiwi Farms account because I'm not that tough. Because those people will fuck my shit up. If I think I'm an internet badass, they'll come in.
But you know nothing.
I
You
know I
absolutely
am a
nothing.
foolish mortal compared to those gods. But that'll be next week on Base Buds. My name is Ozlo. You can find me on my Twitter at BasedOzlo. My boy Junco, Master of Tigers, has a life, has
I
no
have
social media.
accounts.
And how does that fucking feel?
Dude, it's actually great.
I bet it is.
Dude,
I
don't
bet it
worry about
is.
Anybody's bullshit. I have no idea what goes on in anybody's life, so when I hear about it, I'm like, oh.
So when you come over here, it's like, oh, that's all the dumb shit that happened today.
Instead of checking
Good to
the actual
know.
news and just looking at memes all day, I really couldn't tell you other thing that goes on. In like my friend and like social life, other than when I see people.
That's great. We're going to wrap it up here. Thank you for
Yeah.
listening to Base Buds episode 2. We will see you all next week.